Good morning, YouTube. So I want to try something. This is Tinker Garage. My wife has a 2005 Nissan Altima. There's a sorry, I'm on my way to work. There is a airbag code that's coming on, and I saw some stuff on the internet saying how you can kind of get it to come off. So we're gonna try it, and then we're also gonna try something with the radiator. I live in Phoenix right now. It's 52, 53 degrees outside. I know it's so cold, right? But we're gonna try a couple things. So let's see if they work, and we'll see what you guys think about it. So how do I flip this camera around? As you can see, there's a seatbelt flashing. And what ended up happening is I ended up taking off the dash. As you can see, I don't have my air vents there, and I don't have my storage compartment there. I took off the dash to take this off, and I had to unplug the seatbelt passenger light to get it off. And once I did that, that's when that light came up. So we'll see if I have to pay the Nissan penalty and actually take it in and get it removed. But we'll see what happens. And then there was another thing I wanted to do, which I don't have vents, but I wanted to do a test to see what the heater was at, because our heater, for some reason, is not that hot. Sorry, I know the lighting's not that great. Here, that's a better view. So let's crank this heater up. I don't know if you can see that, but heater's only coming in at 70 degrees. Like I said, I'm in Arizona right now, and it's 52 degrees, so not that much. I know my truck heater works really, really well, so I don't know, we'll have to try and test things out to see what we can do. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I've driven about 45 miles, gave the car a chance to fully warm up before I actually do the test. Like I said, when I first tested it, it was about 70 degrees in the vent when I first started the vehicle, or my wife's car. Now, when I'm in motion with the vehicle, it goes to about 120 degrees on the heater. As soon as I stop it, you can totally tell there's a difference in temperature, because it goes down back to like the 70 degrees. So more likely it's probably my coolant level is not that high, but we'll see. I have to just put more coolant in it, and then we'll see from there. The other flashing thing the flashing signal on the turn belt, it still didn't work. So I'm gonna try a couple more things, and then we'll see how that works. Like checking the connections on the seats, make sure that those are connected and they're not grounding somewhere. But we'll see a little bit also. All right, guys, I just drove 13 miles to get to work, and let's see what the temperature's at. 70 degrees. So, like I said before, on the move, non-stopping, it goes to 120 degrees, which is not bad. The only thing is when I'm stopped at a light, or if I'm stopped because of traffic, it goes completely down. So like I said, it might be just a coolant level. I'm gonna have to check that to see if that's what it is. Like I said, this is my wife's car. She doesn't really mind it. We're in Arizona. It doesn't get too cold down here. So, but still, I'd like to have a heater that works. And then on the seatbelt thing, it's still flashing. So I'm gonna have to try a couple more other things to see if it's gonna be able to clear that. But right now I have to go to work. So see you guys later. 8 hours later. Well, anyways, as you can see, that light is no longer flashing. Hell yeah, I don't gotta pay the Nissan penalty anymore. So I pretty much did exactly what the internet and a lot of forums said. Where your key's at, you turn it to the accessory so everything would light up, and soon as your seatbelt light was gonna flash, you turned it off. I did it literally like 10 to 15 times when I was on lunch eating in my car, or my wife's car. Didn't start it, left, and went back to work. And yeah, it is off. that's pretty cool. Didn't think that was gonna work. I did fill my coolant to see if maybe that's what's happening with the heater issue again. So I guess we'll find out. Another 13 miles to drive home, and then we'll find out if it worked or not. So see you guys in a little bit, and hopefully it works, and that's two things taken care of. And then the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about this big mess right here. So stay tuned. So we got the car warmed up, traveled a couple miles, and that's the temp right now, and we're at a stop. So we're at 100 about 102. That's not bad. So oops, sorry, can't see it, but so not bad for being at a stop, unlike this morning when it was like at 70. But we'll see how it acts when we fully get warmed up and drive the full 13 miles to see if it truly works and see how hot it gets. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, just got home, and like I said, I worked 13 miles from my house, and that light never came back on. So the not the check engine light, but the seatbelt light that kept flashing after I unplugged the AC console for the airbag. After I did that little trick where you turn it to the auxiliary, and you're gonna see it come on, you turn it off. Like I said, when I did it on my lunch break, I did it maybe about 15 times, and I left the accessory light on because I was listening to music for a 30-minute break. Went back into work, came out, and then when I turned the car on, guess what? Nothing. I did put in coolant also in the reserve. The reserve is completely empty. So I filled up the coolant to the level it needed to be, and sure enough, every stop that I stop, because it's a side road that I have to take when I go to work. So there's a lot of stops. There's a lot of lights. So every stop, it was literally like 140, 150 degrees. When I was driving, it actually got hotter to 160 degrees to a point where I actually had to turn it off. So if you have AC issues, definitely just check your coolant level. Maybe you're just not having enough coolant, because depending on where your hoses are and your engine bay, sometimes they'll be higher than what your hoses are, and then that you don't have enough fluid or enough coolant to push it into your heater core and all that. So hopefully this helps somebody. If you have any questions, definitely leave any comments. I'll try to get to them. I am not a mechanic. I am not a professional. I am a guy that likes to tinker with things. I'm a guy that likes to do DIY. So hopefully if I mess up, you guys see it and you guys won't mess up. But hopefully this helps somebody. So like I said, if you have any questions on any of the two things I did, just definitely leave it in the comments below. I'll get to them and I'll try to respond as quick as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Adios.